Alright. What's going on, everybody? I decided to do this one back in the old pin turning group instead of on my personal page, so I can make sure that all the pin turning folks can come out and watch the show. So welcomes. This piece is freaking incredible. I love it, and I cannot wait to see how it looks. I cannot remember what it's made of. Some kind of really gorgeous burl and some really pretty colored resin. It's not usual that I cannot remember who made a blank. I'm pretty sure it's either an Ed Hurley or a Julie Watkins. I think one of y'all correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah. So, hello. How you doing, Michael? Alright. Let's party! P.S. I'm super duper late because it took forever to get this thing working right. I put a couple new parts on the lathe and did a couple new things. What's up, Craig? How you doing, man? And it's just taking a little bit to get this stupid blank prepped out, but we're here. This is going to be an XL pin. The tail or the body section is about 3/8 of an inch longer than the standard one because I love this blank and I wanted to get as much of it as possible so everybody could see it. Mike Allen, what's up, buddy? You guys, if you got time, if you can make it down, I'm gonna be at the MAD Pin Turners and Makers Gathering in, what is it called, West Monroe or Monroe, Louisiana, which is gonna be awesome. So come check it out. Thanks for hanging out, and let's turn this beauty, shall we? Yeehaw! Mad Pin Gathering. Yeah. Julie, do you know if this is one of yours? It was written on with a silver Sharpie. It had my name on it in silver Sharpie. Do you know if at any point you've used silver Sharpie to dictate who a blank is going to? I can't remember if it's yours or Ed Hurley's. But whatever it is, it's stunning. Yeah, the colors on this are serious. Oh, that's some pretty wood too. Man, this is going to be a nice piece. I'm excited about this one, y'all. You've never heard my verse, but my voice, Christopher Baker. Well, welcome to my voice. It's me. Nick Momot's in the house. How you doing, Nick? piece of wood. Drilling on this piece was a monster, and I wasn't sure if I was having some iffy stuff with the new piece that I put on the lathe, or if the wood was super duper hard, and it seems like now cutting it, the wood is super duper hard. It is some stout stuff. Wow. How you doing, Tony? You can't make me not sing, kid. It's my party, I'll sing if I want to. Good to hear, Tony. Good to hear, bud. Good day. How are you? Mr. Graham Pierce is in the house. What's up, buddy? Wow. This freaking piece of wood, y'all, is stout. No kidding. She's tough. Song it. Steve Kirkland's in the house. How you doing, Steve? Michael, if I was not broke, I would go for that. Absolutely. Tragically, I'm broke at the moment, and I need to sell it for money. But I want those things so much. John Andrews in the house. What's up, man? That is accurate, Steve. Golly. I have no idea. Hard as crap wood. Yeah, I don't know if that's tight. But it is. Some serious stuff. Alright, I need to... This is going to be about $1.50 because I got the extra long second half. This is the standard length. So it's... Alright, cool, man. All yours. Seriously, I love this piece. I've been so excited about this piece ever since I got it. It's so dang pretty. That is hard stuff. I can't tell if the wood's stabilized. It might be. If it is, it's stabilized very well. Nothing much, Christopher. All you gotta do is make a little piece to go in the back end to fill up the original amount of space. It's not super complicated. That's another step. It doesn't smell stabilized. Mr. Locke, how are you, sir? Did you get out of the water the other day? Or is your dock still underneath? gonna be so dang pretty, y'all. This is gonna be a CA finish, Wally. And if all goes according to plan, a freaking nice one. That's correct, Christopher. This is going to be on a Kojent. It's the same as any junior kit. You can do it with any kind of a rollerball, generally speaking. Parkers and cross refills do not. This dark right here is going to be so gorgeous when it's done. Yay! And when this wood gets finish on it, the chatoyance in it is really, really nice too. You can't tell yet, but we'll see in a little bit. I'm glad it's gone down, man. It's been pretty crazy out here the last few days. No auction on this one. It sounds like Mr. Stone Street's taking it off the market. No, I finally got some the other day. I finally took a trip to the store. This stuff is strong, man. Lee, I need to get you those files, man, for those two, for the 2-part blank. I gotta get those done for you and send out to you. I finally got my computer working right, I think, so I believe I can get you those files. I've only been able to mess with it at work because my home computer's been down, but she's running now, so I'll be able to get them up to you. I'm gonna switch over and go sharpen real quick and use the high-speed steel and see if it does any better with this stuff. Sometimes it does better on really hard woods. Give me 1 second, let me go sharpen this real quick. It's already pretty sharp. We'll give her a shot, see how she does. Before applying the CA. No, Graham, I don't put anything on it. I go straight for the CA. Oh, beautiful. That's nice. See, sometimes it pays. Oh, how nice is that? Sometimes it pays to have the high-speed steel around. I mean, it just shaves off nicely. Absolutely. Oh, yeah, there you go. Now you can see it better. Here. This is completely unfinished right off the tool, but look at how neat this stuff is. All of that's going to be gorgeous. Hooray! Man, you picked a good one, Mr. Stone Street. I'm gonna love this pin. I'm so excited. Yay! Tiny bit too high. Alright, let's see what's what. Oh, yeah. I know I'm obnoxious. High-speed steel is your friend sometime. Oh, looky there. That's nice. I have not a slow speed grinder, but I got a variable speed 8-inch grinder. It turns down to 2,000 RPMs, and I usually just hand do it. I've got a Wolverine jig, but I never set it up right. So everybody's gone to bed like Alonso. That's awesome, Lee. Yeah, we'll get it done, man. Christopher, yes, I do the spacer inside before the spring, so the spring sits right back up against the refill as normal. Oh, this is so sweet looking. Yay! Oh snap, look out now. I might have to come take a look at those, Michael. This is a, let's say, a 1-inch roughing gouge. And I don't use, a lot of them come with that straight across grind. I hate that grind. It looks to me like it's about to destroy your piece. So I curve my grind a little bit more like a spindle gouge type, you know, thumbnail grind, whatever they call it. Alright, let's start bringing on this shape. Oh, that's so nice looking. I love this right here. It's so pretty. Alright, let's see what this one's going to look like. I'm enjoying this pen thoroughly. I love the way this piece looks. I'd love to. Let me know when you're free, man. I'm totally down. Man, this piece of wood is a monster. Wow. Gonna be so nice, nice, nice. Yay! Muskowitz. How are you, man? Ah, sweet, man. Heck yeah, that'll be great. Oh, man, yeah. Alright, give me 2 seconds, y'all. I'm gonna go sharpen this thing up a little bit. Give me a prettier edge on it. Let's play! That's more like it. What's up, boss? How you doing, man? Oh, that's nice. Very nice. What's up, Siege? I can't remember. I think this is from Ed Hurley. I think. Either Ed Hurley or Julie Watkins. I cannot remember. One of the two of those fine folks. Made this absolutely beautiful piece. Hey, gotta love it. Got to love it. Man, this one is some more kind of cool. Oh, absolutely, Michael. Please come on down. We will party. We will party. Oh, show. Benny Ray Watkins, how you doing, boss? Paul Smith is in the house. He does exist. Oak Island. I would try to look for one more. Oh, dude, heck yeah. That's the place to find him. I think you can go straight out from here somewhere and see Blackbeard's pirate wreck, or shipwreck rather. I'm pretty sure that's right off the North Carolina coast as well. Yeah, appreciate it, Benny. Yeah, I think so too, man. That's cool. That'll be fun.
Work brings up so many questions.
Christopher, I always go kind of slow, just to get a really nice finish. Like I can come off of this finish right off the tool to like a 600 grit and be just fine. You see how it's already got some shine to it? That's why I take such small passes. Also, this piece is really hard. And so I'm being gentle because I don't want to blow it up and I don't want to dig in too deep and have it do anything crazy on me. So there's a few factors. And also, yeah, I'm talking and shooting the crap, you know. So I'm also just excited about it. It's just such a fun toy to turn. Oh, Lord. They brought the singing questions back. This piece is also a lot longer than your average pin, and so I'm working on the shape. I'm real particular about my final shapes on my pins, and so there's a little bit more thought process to getting the correct shape that I want at the end as well. Alright, Benny Ray, see you later, boss. Thank you, man, I will do. You're asking about the twins. There are no twins! Midland somewhere, right? Yeah, I'm close to Midland. I'm between Midland and Harrisburg, yeah. On Hickory Ridge Road, Michael. I'm like a mile away from Hickory Ridge High School and Middle School. I do sing in bars. That is accurate. Alright. Let's get out the toy. The finishing toy. Oh my dear Lord. Ain't she pretty? I love this thing. Yep, I know how to slice versus how to scrape, but on these things, the way that works better for me is the scrape. But I understand. Yeah, I know it's not the perfect cut.
I know, Cliff.
Hey Wayne, I'm honestly not 100% sure what kind of wood this is. It's really hard and really strong. It might, I'm not even sure. It might be a redwood burl with as much dang chatoyance as it has. Wally, whatever kind strikes me at the moment. Ed Hurley, is this yours, man? Do you remember? Because I do not. Whatever it is, it's freaking gorgeous. I love this piece. Yay! It's so pretty! How you doing, Corey? Man, I'm just having a good old time doing this. Making beautiful stuff. Oh, I like this so much. I like it. Michael, since you were asking, this is the way you get down where you want to be. You use I use the very corner of my skew. What's CRS, Cliff? Chronic something syndrome. Maybe I don't want to hear the answer to that question. Evan Post is in the house. How you doing, man? Man, I like this. That is nice, nice, nice. Dan Hagenbow, what's up? I understand, Cliff. I'm the same way, boss. I'm usually not that way with these, but today, for some reason, it's It's beyond me. If there's any stop at all with your nail, you haven't made it. It should feel like there's literally no edge at all. Hey Chris, this is gonna be on a Kojent Rollerball. Beautiful one, might I add. I mean, for an eyeball, I'm aiming for 730. We're on 728. 2,000's off what I'm looking for. Boom! That's how you eyeball stuff. Yep. For real though, eyeball to 730. Come on. I'm proud of that. I'm not proud of that for any useful reason, but eyeball within 2,000ths of an inch, I'll take it. Awesome. Thanks, man. Alrighty then. Because that's the size that I like my junior series pins to be at. It gives them some size and some diameter, but it keeps them from being too big. 730 is what I have found to be the perfect size for what I'm looking for 99.5% of the time. Sometimes people ask for them bigger or smaller, but that's generally what I use as my optimum setting for a junior size pin. Alrighty then. Let's slow her down to sanding speed, shall we? Yes, it is, Mr. Baker. Good eye. Not for any particular reason. Middle, 1/3, 2/3. Follow the bouncing ball. That is exactly right. Start sanding this baby at 320. And that's literally just my preference on size and on the placement of the larger and smaller sections. However you like to make them is your prerogative. That's mine. Yes, they are, Cliff. 100% they are too soft. They used to not be that way. They've only been that way for about 2 years, and it's super duper annoying. I've been meaning to get a hold of the manufacturer and be like, hey, what are y'all doing with these things? Because I have to put a spacer in every single one of them to make them sit right. They weren't always that way. and it's been on my last nerve for a couple years now. I'm tired of putting spacers in the stupid things. They need to, you know, work right when you buy them. That is ridiculous that we all have to do that. Or people are just walking around with stupid pins that don't work right. That's even worse. I do like the fatties. This is at 1810. Yeah, it's a Beria pin kit. I need to talk to them, or somebody needs to talk to them, because I always forget like a big dummy. But the manufacturer is Beria that makes this kit. They call it something else, but Woodcraft buys it from them, if I'm not mistaken. I need to get a hold of them and be like, y'all, either get the right springs, or fix the diameter, or the length, or whatever it is. But everybody's tired of having to do stuff with these pins, because it's my favorite kit. Literally, I'll pick this kit over anything. But that stupid extra piece is annoying as crap. End rant. Best tool, granite. Yeah. I like this group tonight. Y'all are asking a bunch of good questions. That's great. Yeah, it's a Beria kit, right? Or Berea. I don't know. I'm not French. I don't know. Some people pronounce it different ways. But yeah, I think that's the manufacturer is what I was told. So I need to call them and be like, what's the deal? This is gonna be CA because I like my pins to be glass smooth. The only time I do a friction polish type finish is on bog oak, because bog oak don't need no help. It needs to be satin and beautiful, but everything else I do CA on. There we go. Always make sure to get rid of your radio scratches, team. The wood in this pin is going to be so freaking gorgeous when I get some good finish on it. I can't wait. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't know when it was that they started having that problem, but it's with every single one of them. It's not like a fluke. It's been that way for a couple years, and it is on my nerves. Because it's like, it's my favorite kit, but like, I'm tired of having to make the stupid thing for it. It's silly. It should work, you know, properly out of the bag, or it should be resolved. I work in manufacturing. I know it's resolvable. I can't remember what they call it. Something. I know they call it something. I've definitely seen it on their site though. I think it's a one-word name. Somebody who's smarter than me and knows which kit is it, or what do they call it. hardly any markup, I know that. It's almost the same exact... No, we're on 400 now, Wally. Moving on to 600 now. Tracia, all right. There we go. Yeah, I think. Yes, Wally, I go to 800 on all my pins before I do CA. $800 now. It was just randomly at my house. I can't remember, or I don't know where it was purchased. It was my father-in-law's piece. It is called Abralon, A-B-R-A-L-O-N. I'm sure somebody's got it. Anybody know where you can get Abralon foam back paper from? Yeah, that's a good set, Michael. That's a great set. Good idea. I go down sometimes as low as 240. Just because a lot of times I use the first sandpaper grit to really finish out the I use the first grit to finish out the shaping and get it perfect. That's why the first grit usually takes me a hot minute, as I'm really fleshing out the shape. You can get Abralon at Woodcraft. There you go. Yes, that stuff is the Festool Granite. That's different than the Abralon. I use the Abralon at the in place of the first grit of Micro Mesh. That's correct. Yes, if I've got any metal in there, I will sand up to 1200 or more. Maybe even I use some of the Zona papers when I have any kind of metal pieces inside of there, because you got to polish up that metal first. But anything else, yeah, I only go to 800. Bowling balls. Neat. Yeah, the Festool is what I use for sanding. I only use the Abralon when I put on my last coat of CA. I use the Abralon instead of the first grit of Micro Mesh like I used to do, just because I had a piece sitting around. But it works really, really great. I really like that 1000 grit Abralon. Okay. Let me see where my alcohol is. dossier on this beautiful little buddy. And I'm stoked about it too. This thing's gonna be really cool. I mean, really cool. Alright, let's clean all the dust out of here, make sure it's as pretty as it's supposed to be. Woo-wee! Yeah! Turn up! Alright, now we're nice and clean. Oh man, that's pretty. Wow. How freaking gorgeous. Alright, let's see. Let's see. I know I'm a 12-year-old, but I'm freaking excited about how this pen, it's gonna be so cool looking. Welcome to the South, Christopher. I did say alcohol. It's denatured though, so you can't use it. I only use medium, Michael. All right, team. Here goes the first coat. Woohoo! Let's have us a little look-see, shall we? Oh, mama. Okay. That's what we're looking for, children. Dang! Holy friggin' crap. That's why I was excited about it. No, I only use the medium. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, man. Knob Creek indeed, sir. Alright, this is why I've been so dang excited about this thing. Look how pretty this piece is, y'all. Come on, dude. Look at the resin colors going on in there. Oh, man. Yes, sir. They know what kind of drinks I like. Oh no, they're stalking me. I do like foo-foo drinks. That is accurate. Yes, I'm still using the Type Bond. All day, every day. This man knows I like foo-foo drinks. What the heck? Anything more after them, I guess. Yeah, well, I'll go through all the steps, Christopher. This is my weapon of choice. Type Bond medium. 7 coatses. Freaking boom. Man, oh man. It's the precious. That's technically true if you're using a really punky wood, but for 90% of the wood you're going to try, you're not gonna need that thin to penetrate so deep. You don't really need it unless it's a really open grain type of wood, like an oak or something, or a really they call it punky, like a unstabilized burl, I would use a thin CA on first. But most of the time I'm using stabilized wood or hardwood or something like that, and there's no need for anything to go inside of it because it's already pretty stout.
Fourth and for medium, thin suck medium gullet.
I have not tried Glue Boost yet. I have heard good things. CJ, what's up, boss? Yeah, I've been just so happy with this finish that I haven't wanted to branch out very much because it works so dang good and it's so consistently good. I'm just like, if it works, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But I have seen good results from Glue Boost though. Mr. Obregon, what's up, boss? Good first name. Yes, that's correct. Mai Tai is my drink. Alright, that's 3 coats. My tie, your tie, our tie. If it has an umbrella in it, you know they've done it right. This is medium, Graham. Medium pedium. Alright. Coat numero 5. Cool. Yeah, I mean, I'll try anything, but I'm gonna be hard pressed to get off of the tight bond. It does such a dang good job every single time. Hawaiian drinks, that's what I'm talking about. Wow, this pin's gonna be so gorgeous. Yay! I love pretty stuff. Man, that is so cool looking. Alright, 2 more coats to go, y'all. Then we can get on to some finishing the finish. Boat drinks. Yep.
Count the glue marks on the paper towel. I've not done it like that before.
That's correct. You can count them. It keeps you on track. Alright, this is coat number 6. Uno más after this. I use the Toolbox Professional White Rags from the auto parts store. Everett Wardlaw, how you doing, boss? I finally received that casho money, and I'll be shipping out your pin beginning of the week, boss. I am turning it by hand, Christopher. Activator, I use stick fast aerosol activator. Alright. One more. Heck yeah. Yeah, you're more likely to lose the appreciate it, Scott. Yeah, you're more likely to lose the finish on the metal kit itself before you're going to lose the finish from your CA. If you've done a good job laying on your CA coats, yeah, you're going to lose the metal finish first. Yes, you definitely do not want to throw it too fast into the trash. Yes, stick fast from far away. The bushings are technically currently glued to the blank, but we will sort that out in just a moment here. Once we get the old wet sand and buffing situation squared away. Alrighty. Let's shine this baby up, shall we? Let me grab my water container. Yeah, a lot of people use the Teflon bushings. That's very common. Red Malie? No, it's not a Red Malie burl. Definitely not. I'm just not sure what kind of burl this is. Whatever it is, I friggin' love it. I know that. But I'm not sure which one it is. But no, Red Malie is much more red than this. If Ed Hurley's in here, if this was your pin, please remind me which burl this is, because I cannot remember. Okay, this is what they were talking about. The 1000 grit Abralon. That's what I use for my first bit of wet sanding to get rid of any texture from the CA coats. I like this stuff because it's very gentle. It could be a black ash. Absolutely. That might be the best guess, really. It very well could be a black ash burl. I'm not sure the grain is quite open enough to be black ash, but that's a very quality guess. Ryan Chesky's in the house. How you doing, Ryan? Oh yeah. Alrighty, that's good. Now then, let's go to the old trusty zone of papers.
see if you.
Yeah, Ryan Chesky's got some big boy toys. Absolutely. I need to turn another one of his Lotus Pod blanks again. I've got one laying around. I need to turn it. They're beautiful. Beautiful pieces. Somebody I saw the other day had a cast version of a Lotus Pod, and I thought it was so cool. Not quite as cool as an original, but pretty neat thing to make. Like to make that, whatever it is, to make the mold for that would be really cool.
Oh yeah.
She's feeling smooth, y'all. I write the number on it right when I take it out of the bag. Always do that or you will be screwed. Yeah, numbers on the back is your friend for sure. No question about it. And if you don't, and you forget, it is big trouble little China.
Oh man.
This is gonna be a good one. I'm actually just about out of my first purchased container of Zona papers, and it's been like 2 years. So all the time y'all have been watching me do Zona paper videos, it's been from the same very first package of it that I got. That's how long it lasts. If you've been watching for a long time, it lasts a hot minute. Good stuff. Hey Rob, this is gonna be on a Kojent Rollerball, which is the same thing as far as bushings and barrels as a junior kit, but it's a woodcraft version, so I can get it locally. I don't have to wait on shipping. Also, the clip is the prettiest clip on the market. I don't know of any clips that I like better for an everyday pin than the Kojent Rollerballs. They are the bestestest. Faux show. Yes, sir. Good stuff cheap. Chad's got it at Turner's Warehouse now. So when y'all are making big orders, you can get you some Zona paper in the process. I need to get a hand on whoever runs Zona paper and tell them I want my dang commission check for advertising it. Yep. So before you get a fresh one. Usually 7 to 10 pins, Wally, before I cut up another little section like these. 7 to 10 is generally a good. I just hit puberty. 7 to 10 pins is usually about where I set out to where they're not giving you the same quality of finish. You might could do 15. But you'll be having to do a little extra handwork at the end. That's not a bad idea at all. Yeah, no problem. Alrighty. She feels lovely. I hear you, CJ. The longer you wait, the more upset you're gonna be when you finally use it. You're like, what the heck? Why did I wait so long? No. Freaking Zam. She's gonna be beautiful. Alright. Okay, let's have us a little look-see, shall we? Is everybody ready? Don't use micro mesh anymore, so. Oh my goodness. Y'all. Oh yes. Yes indeedy. Son. Oh, buddy. Press too hard for the zone paper. Hold too long. Will it burn the paper like can have water? Yes, Kim. It can hypothetically eventually burn your stuff. That's why I keep it very moist. Very, very moist while I'm using it. Keeping it wet will keep the friction down and keep the temperature down. But even with it nice and cool, you can hold it on too long and just burn through the finish itself. So you gotta be careful with that. And really the only way to perfect that situation is to screw it up a few times. Alright, now, let's deal with the bushing situations everybody wants to ask questions about. Ready? Popped it off. Little overhang. Popped it off. A little bit of overhang. Popped it off. A little bit of overhang. Boom. That's how we get those off. Stay. Little machine. Alright. Give me just a second, team. Appreciate it, Scott. Thanks, Siege. Alright. Now, when you pop them off the bushings like that, I take my 320 paper. You set the piece on an angle and sand it towards the inside to where you're not going to knock that little burr of CA upwards and let it pull any glue off of the side of the pin. You're going to make sure and do it that way. And then give it a nice flat little run around. And then you got a perfect edge every time. And the beauty of doing that and leaving it on the regular bushings is that your final piece is 100% perfectly in line with the kit components. Then it looks like it's as perfect as you want it to be. So there you go. Again, second side, perfect edge. Same thing, piece number next. Always sand towards the inside of the barrel. Get rid of those pieces. And then nice and flat. Couple little spins. Perfect edge. Same thing. Towards the inside. Perfect edge. Number 4. No troubles. Alrighties. Now, we're almost to where it's shiny. That scares the crap out of me, Michael. That made me nervous as crap, dude. Razors are too scary. One wrong move with the razor, and you've cut the blank in half or chopped your stupid fingers like I would do somehow, probably. That's too many testiculars for me. Alright, we're going to bop her back down. Bop it. We're going to slow it back down to 1810 RPMs to buff. And then it'll be shiny for real. Instead of medium shiny. It's going to be big boy shiny now. Hooray! Let's go! Ah, this friggin' pin's going to be awesome, dude. Hey, no problem, Joseph. Anytime, boss. And anytime anybody has any questions, you can always shoot me a message. I always answer everybody if I can within, a little bit of time from when you hit me up. I'm happy to answer any questions from anybody at any time. Whatever you want, hit me up. Yeah, it's just barely touching it, Cliff. Just enough to make it sand. Very, very gentle, very light touch. Drew Kemp, is there a first part of that question that I can't see somewhere? All I see is the if so, how. Sometimes my phone is lame and doesn't tell me all the information. I have not tried the magic juice. Sounds dangerous. No, I haven't. I've heard good things. But like I said, I have a process that works really good for me. And I sure would hate to mess it up. But if that stuff works for you, great, use it. Awesome. Whatever works. I ain't too proud to beg. rouge. The stuff that came with, I use the rouge that comes with this buffing wheel. It's the Arizona Silhouette Very Gross Rouge. There you go, Jimmy V. Send some down here, Greg. I'll drink it. Alright. Side number 2. Side number 2. Graham has a tasty beverage problem, or a tasty beverage solution, depending on how you look at it. Alright, team. I cast a few blanks every now and again, but most of the time I like to advertise the legit casters who make awesome blanks and show off their work, because there's a lot of blank makers that are way better than me. So I do most of my stuff with other people's blanks. Because turning is my forte, not to casting. So I do more turning and then let the casters speak for themselves. Saturday night drinking. It'll make you shine. Alright. Let us see what Squirt does turning solo. Here is this freaking awesome piece. What a dang nice thing. Hopefully that's coming through. How awesome this piece is. Forever, Christopher, unless you scratch them with something. That's the thing about CA. It's a hard finish. It's not like a friction polish. It's gonna look like this permanently. You have to keep this in your pocket for a long time with some change or something like that to get it unshiny. That will be why I use this stuff. That's precisely why I use this stuff. And that's why I use the brand that I use, because that brand is the jam. Alright, now then. Give me just a moment here. We've got to sort out this secondary piece. I'll show you what we're doing here with it. Alright, so here's the piece we've just made. It will not sit here still. Stand in the mailbox. Awesome. Good. Okay, now what we're going to do is... So this is the standard length piece. And now this is the piece we've added to it. So it's that piece plus a 1/2 inch. So we've got a 1/2 inch longer than the standard piece. And then to account for how obnoxious the Kojent kits are, you have to add another 1/2 inch. To get that stupid spring to work right. So we actually need a 1 inch dowel in the back. Yeah, I use the board just to make it easier to see on the stream. That's why I have the board. It also works as a little table, because the bed of the lathe is only this big, and then I have to put stuff down here and fiddle with it. But when I use this, it's like it's a 12 by 12 piece of wood, and I can use it for a little table, and it makes the contrast a lot better for the video. So multi-purpose little piece. Give me 2 seconds, y'all. I'll tell you about what we did. Hold on just a minute. Holy cow. I just dropped my dang spray gun. We don't want to do that. I need those. Alright, so that was the table sander y'all heard running. I have a, what is this, 250 dowel maybe, that I use to make the little backer piece. Yeah, shoot me a message, Kim. Oh, it's done. I would, but I worry about scratching it. So what I need is a 1 inch piece to use inside. Got my little line there for my 1 inch. So there is a little backer piece to take up the excess space for the elongated barrel. Hokey pokeys. Let's got that squared away. Alright, let's go see what we need. What we need. I'll measure the thickness. Hold on. We'll do that gently, in a genteel fashion. Sorry about the wiggling. There we go. All right. Since we want to canoe, it is 7:20 now. So we technically took it down by 0.08 of an inch. If you divided an inch 1,000 times, it would be 8 of them different than what we started off at. So not a lot of change in the diameter. You probably won't be able to see this, but here is, that is 0.08 of an inch right there. A standard sheet of paper is about 0.04 of an inch thick. So it's about the difference of 2 sheets of paper is how much the diameter changed. Christopher, I'm guessing you're a machinist. I'm a machinist as well, sir. That's a metal worker's kind of fact to know for no good reason. Software engineer? Okay, there you go. What kind of software? I don't know why I'm yelling at the phone like you can't hear me talk normal volume to ask you what kind of software. Chrome and gunmetal. Yes, sir. It is indeed chrome and gunmetal. Ah, the clip, yes. These clips are freaking gorgeous on this kit. I love this clip. It's so elegant. It's like it's not overstated, but it's got some nice contour and shape and prettiness to it. We like those. Alrighties. Classy indeed. Yep. Okay. You gotta make sure with these things, one of them is a different diameter than the other one. So always make sure you keep tabs and make sure you got the correct one on there. Very nice. Yeah, I've mostly been working internal applications for big companies. Very cool, very cool. Ah, the assembly process. Very scary. Yeah, that's neat, man. Very cool. Okay, so now
We can get our lovely backstop in there with the excess bit. Throw in the springs. Looking fresh. That should be on the money. Perfect. So now she's good. Length is right. And it doesn't spring into the bottom like those annoying ones do. And split ones. I didn't notice. Inside the two. Oh, that sucks. That is unpleasant news. Alright. That's side number 1. Let's take a look here at the second half. That's gonna be sweet, sweet, sweet. There we go. Like so. Okay. Okay, then what you want to do is, before assembling all the way, screw on your rollerball cap and then get your orientation figured out how you want it. This is going to go right there with the curl. What a nice looking piece. That's it right there. Cool. That's how you get your orientation squared away right. And you get that locked in close. I don't like to have to go down super duper far. Okay. That's looking good now. Man, this is a seriously pretty piece. There we go. And then you just got to figure out where you want to put the clip. What a beautiful thing this is going to be. So I usually put the clip where, when the pin is laying down, the piece is going to be looking up at you that you want to look at. So maybe this way right here. So I'll put the clip where that piece will be laying upwards. Just like that. That's what we want to see. That gets our orientation right for the clip. Just right there. Okay. All right. cool. Alrighties. That's pretty much beautiful. As always, these pins are triple start threads. So whenever you put the pin together, there's 3 different orientations it's going to end up in. Just you gotta sometimes put it back in the right orientation. Give me 1 second, team. We're going to do a final buff on this to make sure she's as shiny as we want her to be. And then we'll take a look at the final finished piece. Just a minute. That square makeup away. Rob, this one is going for $150. And it is sold. Thanks, Rob. This is a Kojent rollerball, Kim. Whoever it was that messaged me a second ago, I'll get back to you as soon as I get done with the feed. Appreciate it. We'll sort out whatever you need. Alright, give me 1 second. We're going to finish this final buff, and I'm going to go grab the white glove and white glove this thing, and we'll take a look-see at her. Alrighty? Okey pokies. Some pieces are just needing to be white glove pieces. I think what's taking you from drilling to white glove. I don't know. I mean, I could probably do it in an hour if I really wanted to. I could maybe do it faster than that, but with the drilling and gluing process to prep the blank out, probably an hour. But I mean, the beauty of it is the video makes the sale, and the sale makes the money. So, regardless of how long it takes, I'd rather take the extra long amount of time to answer the questions and build the relationships with the customers, because that makes it easier to make the sale. And I get a lot of the, the enjoyment of doing it out of answering the questions and helping other people make beautiful works of art with their pieces. Here is an awesome piece. Holy freaking crap. I love this thing. I mean, I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, sure. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I mean, you can go as fast as you want. I mean, you could do a 30-minute pin if you want to. It's fine. And you can do a really good job on a 30-minute too. A 30-minute pin as well. It's not like you lose quality if you're in a hurry. If you're doing good quality work, regardless of how fast you're going, if you're, paying attention to details and doing the work as well as you can, it doesn't matter how fast you do it. Just don't sacrifice quality for speed if you're getting paid on the quality, Sometimes you're getting paid on the speed, do the speed. But when you're getting paid on the quality, take the time it takes to make the quality, and then the time won't matter as much because the money is in the quality. I love this color right here. That's so dang pretty. And the colors in the resin, there's like a little reddish color in there too. Oh, man. Appreciate it, Bill. Appreciate everybody for coming and hanging out and watching the show. Yeah, the grain in this wood is so nice. How lovely. How lovely indeed. Yep, I don't think I could be much more happier with that. I like everything about this piece. She's a beauty. I mean, I love the curl in this right here. That's gorgeous. Love it, love it, love it. Appreciate it, you guys. And hopefully Mr. Stone Street will be happy with his shiny new piece. Good call getting the early grab on this one, Michael. Because it would have gone quick, quick, quick. Thanks, Jennifer. I gotta get some more of your pens turned, Jennifer. Jennifer makes beautiful blanks. Oh, I'm glad, Jimmy V. Alrighty, so appreciate everybody coming and hanging out. This will be taken. This video will be taken from here and put onto my YouTube channel, which you can find. It's just my name, David Troutman. You can find this beautiful pen and just take some looks at some pictures of it on my Instagram at dtroutm0. And if you would like to help participate in furthering what we can do with these videos, how often we can do them, and how nice the pieces we can make are, you can become part of my Patreon family at patreon.com/dtroutm0 as well, same as the Instagram account. So thanks a lot for hanging out, you guys. We will do some more of this very, very soon. And this is definitely going to be one of my favorites ever. So awesome. And thanks for the purchase, Mr. Stone Street. Hopefully you're going to love this thing as much as I like looking at it. Alrighty. You guys have a lovely evening, and we'll catch y'all on the next one. Thanks a lot, guys.